Oh shit, back on the porch again. Hold up, hold up. Let me get it right. Make sure I'm good. Back on the porch. Gotta tell it like it is about these gypsies, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all ain't listening. Y'all learn one day. Let me just check one thing right quick. See if that shit work. Check this. I don't know why I ain't showing that shit. Or just had to make do. Yeah, man. All right, what up, y'all? It's your boy King Moses, live from the porch, man. Get it right, man. Uh, man. You know, same old day, man. Different shit with these Gypsy Jezebels, man. They always come in some different type of shit, man. And people be so shocked and appalled, and I don't understand why, man. Because I'm never surprised, man. I'm more surprised if they don't do what they supposed to do, man. So I made this video, man, because I was on Facebook, and I ain't gonna say no names or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So keep it like that. But I'm gonna just give you the gist of the topic. So somebody that I know went on Facebook and posted something about kids going back to school. Now I have a child; she's a young toddler. So I try to speak from experience. I know what I'm talking about. I've experienced it, then I speak from my perspective. But if I don't know, I will clarify that this is just my opinion or whatever. And I'm definitely more lenient towards hearing the other side of those people that are experienced in said things. So I can't speak from a perspective of a parent that has a child that's in school or whatever the case may be, or someone that's parenting multiple children. So, like I said, kudos to those. I, can't wait till I get to that point or whatever and be able to see how it really is. But I can only just go off of what I see and what I've experienced as far as certain type of people, specifically specifically gypsies that have kids. Because I've seen a lot of them out there. So having said that, I saw a post or whatever about kids going back to school, and somebody was just like, why is it that I guess parents or a lot of parents are excited for kids to go back, and they feel it's safe, um, for their kids to go back? Why would they be comfortable with their kid wearing like a mask for 8 hours or whatever, and all this stuff or whatever inside the school? So basically, somebody was putting up a post, just so what if, like, devil's advocate type of thing or whatever, like, all that. I don't know about the options of, opting out, having your child opt out and not going back to school or work virtually. I don't know. I don't be watching the news like that. I don't have a child or whatever, so I don't know the situation. I mean, I know I would feel some type of way about my child going back to school, but I get some people are like, yo, They've been locked in for like all this time or whatever, and they want to see their friends and all this stuff. So I mean, I can understand it, but it just seems to me that the ones that the most vocal were the Gypsy broads, and I can tell you why they're Gypsy Jezebel broads, because like their rationales just didn't make sense on like why they're trying to get their kids back to school. Like we all know what the truth is. You use school as a daycare. Some people might not want to admit it or whatever. You don't care about them kids like that. You don't care about their schooling, their education to make sure that they right. You just want them out the house so you could go get your little fuck on or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? With whoever the fuck, you know what I mean? Or now, because like I said, it would have been fine if you would have been able to stay from home, not have to go in and let them kids go to school, whatever, or you got a house to yourself. But I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's like you gypsies are so fucking worried about being outside and then turning up and hot girl summer and all the other shit, but you ain't got time to be focused on if your kid's doing your homework or whatever and all this shit. Like I've heard quite a few kids are struggling from home or whatever, but it's like you're home with them too. So why are you not working with them and helping them out or whatever? And if you don't have like the support system or whatever, or the knowledge to help them, you should be able to seek it. Like you have more time with your child. So I just don't understand it. I don't even understand how a child would be failing or like not doing well in school as far as the academic portion at home. I mean, I know when I grew up, I mean, it's different now. I know when I grew up, even though my mother wasn't like the most hands-on when it came to schoolwork and stuff like that or whatever, but I know that she put the fear of Sally Mae in me. Like if I didn't have my shit together, it was going to be some consequences, and it was up to me to focus and do what I needed to do, whatever, to make sure that I was good. So I just don't understand how this shit is now. Like especially you at home, like I remember when I used to get in trouble in school, and then I mean, my mother or my father would pop up, and you straighten up. You try to be on your best behavior. How in the hell are you not on your best behavior when you're at home? Now I ain't saying you got to micromanage them, but like if you even see some type of shit going on or whatever, like I don't know, but that clearly tells you that these gypsies do not care about these kids. Like, look at what they doing on camera or whatever. They posting up shit, twerking, and you know what they do, man. Like, if their kids was to see them on that shit, I mean, they probably getting teased at school, whatever. I don't know, man. They used to when when they used to tease kids or whatever and do all this shit, joning and all this shit or whatever. I can only imagine what these kids are saying now, whatever. Oh, your mother's a whore. She got an OnlyFans page. She probably do. What you gonna say? But that's why a lot of them gypsy bras were so upset or whatever at the post that I seen. It was like, mind your business. Like, I understand, telling somebody how to parent, but I don't think that was not the case of it. He was just asking the question. And they just got in their feelings or whatever and, start going at the poster for saying what he said. And it's just like, these broads, they coming up with all type of excuses, talking about, oh, well, the kids need to have interaction or whatever. Like, like technology is advanced so much that these kids is talking to people on their social media they never met before in life. They used to say that when we was younger. They get outside, go play or whatever, and stop being in front of that TV all the time. Don't let these TVs and video games affect our kids. Kids don't even go outside no more. I mean, times have changed. Technology is going to change. So it's hard for you to tell your kids not to be, they need interaction with people, whatever. But now adults can't even get off of social media and addicted and doing all this stuff for attention and shit. But you want your kids to be in the schools and on them books. They probably in them classes anyway on their social media and doing whatever the hell, whatever. So they doing the same stuff that they would have been doing remote. I ain't saying that they got to be 100% remote, But I think that the world is going to change where there's going to be some portion of remote working or remote schooling, virtual learning, and we're just going to have to adjust. It was a time period where kids didn't have computers. We was writing on typewriters. I had to learn that, and then eventually, like, it shifted to new technology. You have to learn it. You have to adjust. I just don't understand why people so outraged or whatever. And again, I don't care. People gonna feel how they want to feel, but these gypsies just don't. They not really invested in these kids, which goes to my main point. Because again, I always say you cannot tell these gypsies nothing. You can tell them the right thing and lay it out a great plan how to do stuff, and they still won't do it. They still won't learn. But it's up to the men to do their due diligence on these women that they having babies by. Because while y'all out there providing and working hard or whatever, whoop-de-whoop, y'all don't, most of y'all don't have custody of these kids or whatever, and you leave them in the trust of these gypsies that are your mothers, and they don't care about these kids. They ain't learning nothing. Like, I know how to change a tire, I know how to change oil, whatever, but even though I'm not the person necessarily doing it, I know what a correct oil change looks like, or correct tire change looks like. So I'll be able to verify if somebody is doing my tire or if somebody changing my oil, that is done correctly. So even if you don't have time to teach, you should be invested in your child where you know that they're getting good teaching. You know what I mean? Half of these kids don't even want to go to the damn school anyway or be in the schools because they're getting bullied or, whatever the case may be, or whatever, whoopie whoop. And again, this is just a free version of daycare. Y'all don't really care about them kids, man. Y'all not worried about them kids going to college or whatever, unless it's something in it for you. If they go and play some sports and then you can make some money off of them, that's what them gypsies be doing. Then that's when they'll be at the games, and they ain't trying to help these kids develop and goddamn putting them on to some shit or whatever. Like, if they hear from somebody that this person can make them some money, whatever, by doing this, then that's when they're gonna be involved. They ain't, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to start worrying about who y'all nutting in these bras, man, having babies by. Y'all up there having these babies by these Amber Rose ass bitches, these motherfucking Black China bitches and shit or whatever. You think them bitches is really worried about some goddamn education? Them bitches ain't even educated their goddamn self. But they got a big butt, and y'all desperate and horn dog and horny as hell to try to fuck. Do anything that you need to get that puss, have a baby by these bras, and then you end up having a fucking fucked up children of John. You end up being a Papa John. Or end up raising a Jezebel Jr. and shit. Because your ass was horny as hell wanting to fucking be impregnating the Kim Kardashian. You think them kids gonna be goddamn educated properly? No. They just gonna be educated on what they mamas know. How to get some money out of nigga. Or if it's a son, how to spend some money on a woman to get her. That's what they educating them. And y'all niggas is letting them. You niggas make me sick. You niggas make me sick, man. That's why, like I said, I try to do this for the kids. Y'all think I be bullshitting. I try to do this for the kids, man. Y'all gotta be careful with it. Like I said, that all this shit is gonna continue and it's gonna get worse and worse until you niggas have some fucking discipline and fucking say, all right, if I meet a Black China bitch in the streets or whatever, I'm just fucking her and keeping it moving, and that's it. And I'm only gonna do but so much to fuck the broad. I will make it my business not to have a baby by this broad because she will not take care of the child. She will be trying to get me out for money, for child support, and only looking at me as a long-term investment. That's her 401k. And she's not going to make sure that my child is educated and raised properly. That's just what it is. Like, these bitches are neglecting the children to be a TikTok choreographer. to be an IG fucking model. Like, how many times y'all seen a fucking bitch twerking on fucking Snapchat or whatever the fuck y'all be watching this shit or whatever, and goddamn kids in the background? Or how many times y'all be wondering, like, these bitches out here flying in all these fucking crazy ass spots, who's watching the child? Because you know they have children, multiple children. Go look down their fucking timeline. How many of these bitches is posting pictures of their children? They probably got a million fucking ass pics and titty pics and fucking whatever the fuck stories or whatever, them walking like a fucking mime, not saying nothing or whatever, acting like they going somewhere, somebody's following them like fucking paparazzi, or these fucking bitches sitting in a car listening to a fucking song looking like a fucking mime, like all this shit, and ain't got not near one picture of their damn kid. Ain't putting up no pictures of them at no fucking PTA meetings. Ain't putting up no fucking pictures of them at no fucking Chuck E. Cheese's or no fucking shit like that. Ain't no pictures of them with their motherfucking fathers in the picture. The fuck out of here. Y'all niggas nutting up in these bitches, man. Y'all need to stop. You niggas disgust me, man. That's what the problem is. Like I said, I do it for the know, not the show. And I do it for these fucking kids or whatever. Y'all niggas need to tighten up, man. Because y'all gonna slip up and gonna have a baby by one of these fucking Gypsie Jezebels, and it's gonna cost you. That's all I got to say, man. King Moses is out. Fucking